Yeah, we'll have to forgive me for looking a bit tired. I am tired. It's very early. I'm off to work on a Sunday morning. Rubbish. Anyway, Douglas Murray and Dave Smith had a friendly debate, mediated by Joe Rogan. And oh my God, did I lose an awful lot of respect for Douglas Murray? I mean, I've always seen him as I've known that he's obviously got his Israeli tinted specs on, but I didn't know to what degree until the last couple of years. And then, wow, I mean, Dave Smith is just, as far as I can tell, just an extremely honest, upfront guy, and over the typical sort of 3-hour discussion, the truth outs, and Douglas Murray just showed his ass. I mean, I was remembering the debate he had. It's called the Monk debates. I don't know if you saw this, where he was up against some journalists, and it was about the trust in the media, and the journalists use straw men all the time. And Douglas Murray used straw men all the time. Appeal to authority. You're not supposed to do these things. If you want to have an honest debate, you don't do appeal to authority. You don't just say, oh, you don't have the credentials to talk on this subject, because look at the mess that's got us in, with listening to experts. Anyway, so I know the whole internet's kicking off about it, and I just was like, I still would I still rate Douglas Murray when it comes to other subjects, but I would just never listen to a thing that guy ever says again when it's the subject of Israel. You just can't, because that guy is a bought and paid for shill. I mean, absolutely, that's it. I have just about had enough of Israel's shit. I am not an anti-Semitic. I don't hate Jews. I also just don't love them. I don't care. I've had enough of their crap, and it's like, how many times do your videos get downranked because you criticize Israel, or you criticize someone that happens to be Jewish that did some shady stuff? So no, you have a right to exist, Israel. Hamas are evil. Wipe them off the face of the earth. But I do not care. I'm done, and I want our country to be uninvolved with your country. Treat you like any other country that's probably quite hostile and has bad plans for us in our country, because I don't trust you at all anymore. There you go. My views on that. But Douglas Murray, my God, mate, you really got to have a bit of a soul search after that. That was an arse kicking, real arse kicking, and Dave Smith wasn't trying to kick your ass. You just showed it. Anyway, see you soon. Bye.